conservatives sat on their backsides for decades. They didn't get out and protest in the 80s. They didn't get out and protest in the 90s. Where were conservatives in the 70s? Where were they in the 60s? Nowhere. They gave up on culture. They gave up on Hollywood. They gave up on academics. And now they are realizing the price of that apathy. I'm Dana Loesch. I'm a radio host, CNN contributor, grassroots rabble-rouser, hated by the left, an independent conservative. I grew up in southern Missouri, and everyone in southern Missouri, they're all secretly Republicans, but they'll never vote for a Republican to save their life. They're Union Democrats. I grew up, and I moved to the city, and I went to college, and I started becoming a conservative. When I became a mother, I realized that a lot of my political identity was just being in it for myself. And I had to kind of expand my ideology and expand my perspective. But the thing that sealed it was 9/11, because the military and foreign policy was the last threshold, I guess, for me to go across in terms of becoming a conservative. I stood in my living room. My son was 5 months old. He was laying on the floor, and we're standing watching our television as the second tower fell. And I just said it out loud. I didn't even think. I said, thank God George Bush is president. And I became a conservative. That was it. That was it. People have to get involved in the culture. This is the choice Americans are going to make, whether or not they're going to go with everything Democrats have been planning for 2 generations, or whether or not we're going to keep the United States as it is, with our liberty, with the Constitution, individual rights, so on and so forth. This particular election is the most important congressional election in American history. It's more important than the presidential election, the House of Representatives and Senate, because if you don't keep majority of the House and get a 60-seat majority in the Senate, it's done. That's it. You have one chance.